Hello, everybody, and welcome back to K Plays We Who Are About to Die. The show on YouTube that critics are calling a show you can watch on YouTube. And today, we are going to start in the career of Helio Sunny Sarsium. Because of his sunny disposition, you know, he's just such a likable fellow. That's why the crowd hates him. And he has absolutely no talent. What he does have, though, is some talent. His traits are one-handed weapon prodigy, so he actually starts off with 15 weapon skill in all one-handed weapons. Looter, so more battles will have spoils to the victor. And behind my chair, you can see Brawler, so we get more damage from destructible items, more damage when your weapon's low durability, more durability damage on my weapons, and more destructibles are thrown into the arena. So our mission, as always, is to get 90% favor or more with at least 3 patrons. So let us begin. First thing we're going to do is sell our large fancy jug. Sell it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Shut up. Now, we could buy some armor that is not good, or we could do not that. We could buy a good shield. That could be our first purchase. However, what we really need to worry about is the seal of approval Skolo upgrade, which we need a little bit of fame for. Now remember, our man gets spoils to the victor battles a lot, and also he's very good at beating people with things he finds on the floor. So there's potential here for us to smash some guy's brains out. We will reveal all. So that's a tricky 1v1 against a pit boss with a big weapon. This guy's going to be sword and board, but I feel like we have a better chance to get something done. Then again, the 1v1 survival, the level 1 survival, 1v1 survival would just be a 1v1. Why do I talk? Because it would be a crap video if I didn't. Well, I don't know. Some people might argue it would be better. It depends on how much I annoy you. Or we could jump into this many versus many, and then we got the pick of a lot of different weapons, and we got some fools that will do the fighting for us. But we also have Entourage active. I'm gonna do this. Because Entourage is active. That's the important thing to remember. Entourage is always active. Who is a desperate politician without his equally desperate nepotistic cronies? So we're going to let them boys do the butchering for us, and we are just going to get some gear. And we also could come out of here with a large fancy jug if we don't find anything good. Goddamn right, that was plus damage. Give me that stool. Oh, that boy got wrecked. Blow. 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 Ow. Strike me not, good sir. I'm trying to strike this man. Oh, his everything came off. Alright, I've got a little knife. Killed that guy. What did he drop? A wooden chromo? What if I strike you in the head? What if I weave? He knifed me with his knife. I don't care for that at all. So if we take this large fancy jug, then we can sell that and make some money. Like money. Oh god, the audience just just doesn't care for me one bit. The bastards. Alright, we will gradually up our fame. Alright. Oh yeah, and our maximum health is 50. That's not fantastic. And I didn't get to keep my large fancy jug? I got a hold, man. Thing is giving me a fame debuff. That's not what you want. But this is. But maybe actually this more is. No, that's a two-handed weapon. That's a Tradaka. We'll take our bronze Daka to start with. That's a good stabbing iron for us to be playing with. And in the Skolo, we can get the seal of approval. Not yet. We actually need some amount of fame. How this is gonna go at 50 health, I sure hope we get some events that will allow us to bring that up. Alright, a level 3 1v1 spoils to the victor and insurance. Or a regular survival. Now, remember, we can hang now. We got the boys, it's early on, and we have a sword. So, okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Not try and steal large fancy jugs for a start. Leave the jugs alone. You heard me. Alright, you, sir, are a miserable farm boy. And you have died. This is to be expected. Oh, he got the big choppo. Oh, and he got Helmut. I'll parry you. I'll parry you. Don't think I won't parry you. I chopped that fella as well. Alright, this guy's got a shield. That's what I want. That's what I want. I know this isn't spoil, so I won't get to keep it, but... Benny told me in Discord I need to wait for the weapon flashes. No strike eye. No strike eye. No strike eye, Sarah. Plow. Then we weave right out of there. Using our superior mobility to our advantage. Oh, he tried to strike me. He tried to strike me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Don't stare directly at the sun, son. Moving swiftly along. I kind of want to go to Mallowtown, though. +5 stamina regen, thank you. Yeah, will do. I could get a hooked puku. But I'm not sure I want one of those. My puku already got a hook to it, if you know what I'm saying. Don't, shut up. Shut up. Seal of approval. +1 favor with each patron after every battle. Okay, okay. Alright, so where does that leave us? That leaves us in a position where we could potentially purchase some gear, which we should probably do because our gear is ass and also ass. It is double ass. There's so many asses. We can't afford extraordinary to start getting good gear. We could unlock a slot, but I have to be aware that I need to watch out for my fame, because I know that's going to be a very limited resource for me. So we can move on to week 3 and see what's all's going on. Impatient crowd just basically guarantees I will get nothing. A pit fight seems to be pretty well to my odds, though, but then this pit fight might be better because it spoils. So I could potentially pick up some gear. Remember, we are on a mission to get equipment. My primary method of doing that is going to be grave robbing. Let's hear it for grave robbing. It's a good thing to do to pass the time. You're never bored if you grave rob. Let your Uncle Cade is telling you, you're never going to be bored when you're grave robbing. For legal reasons, this is a bit. Don't rob graves. It is illegal. I know they're not using it anymore, but that actually does not make it legal. Alright, should we get stuck in them bays? I'm pretty sure I hit my own fella. And then I also got hit when that happened. And I'm walking through to mud. That lad is dead. And upon the ground I spy a fish. Did you see how I just stabbed that guy? Was it not the dankest thing you've ever seen? Sick parries. Sick parries. Stay with the boys. Stay with the boys. Yerp. Alright, we up on the central platform. We're jumping. No one in this hovel has a shield. Sword fight me. He didn't. He just died. Oh, his head come off. Right, is his sword better than my sword? Is it balls? What about this sword? Is it better than my sword? No, all their swords are made of wood. Don't want wooden swords. I need swords made of metal. The efficient murderation of the chaps. I think that went startlingly well. What do you say? I think that went startlingly well. Top quality work, my boys. Top quality work. Made no fame and no gold. Great. We just got to make sure that we spread out our favor gain. Normally I would go shield skill on this because it seems obvious, but free shot rerolls is kind of clutch. And I got 1,000 fame. You know what? Don't hate it. Hanian Daka does a lot more damage than our Daka and has +5 one-handed sword. Same speed, same range. I mean, she's a shoe-in, boss. We're having that. A simple wooden shield. Better than no wooden shield. An Oranduk helm. Hello. That'll protect the noggin and get us a fame bonus. We are going to want the second slot. It's not that I need that wreath. Leather arm wrap for the left arm. Think I will. Alright, our boy's starting to look a little bit more like a warrior. Starting to look a little bit more like he's meant to be here. We could go down to 18% armor, plus 25% fame multiplier. Durability. 72. Same weight. Added and has swift. Right, let's get rid of our sash. Let's be this guy. Yeah, should we be this guy? Should we be this guy? I feel like... Alright, you know what? Goodbye, wreath. Hello. New armor. Well, now I look like a fool for buying that other sword and all that other equipment, because I could have had an even nicer sword than the sword that I have now, but I don't anymore. You know what? Hold that. Alright. 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 We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We got some armor. We got some armor. Our sword arm is direly exposed. Nonetheless, we shall go about our business as required. So, let's see what scraps are on the horizon for us. We got the elite fight. Spoils to the victor against the Taskmaster and 3 thralls. And you know what? Not doing it. We will reveal all the scraps. A many versus 1 or a 1 versus many that's actually a 3v4? It's very good for our money, but everything's a Mazza mission. Everything's a Mazza mission, and I want that character trait, but it's not going to happen today. Because I also like being alive. So it's like I can't do this and I can't do this. And out of the 2 of them, this is a bigger waste of my time. So I guess we're just going to kill a civilian? Seems good? Alright. What's going on with it? While we prepare for battle, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Out of my Stanley cup. It was a birthday present. You've got a shield of wood. I've got a shield of wood. I can't see past the pillar. Flash. Oh, you see how because there was a bit of a melee going. I was afraid I was going to overswing and hit my fella. So instead, I went for the old stab. Gave him the stab, gave him the shank. Right in the kidneys. The kidneys, the organs, the kidney organs. It's like I don't know. So I struggle with the idea of getting the fame pushed the favor pushed all the way up, because it's like I'm making plus 11 on one of them, but minus 6 each time on the others. So if I do 1 each for each of them, I go plus 11 once, but then like minus 5 3 times. So I guess I don't understand how favor is calculated properly, because I feel like the seal of approval Skolo upgrade should help with that, but I also feel like it doesn't really. Alright, 538. That won't get us there. But if I sell both of these, I can get there. I'm going to sell that, I'm going to sell that, stow that, buy this. Well, god damn it, now I really want that. And this. I want all the things. I don't have enough bloody god damn, they don't give me enough money. Don't give me enough money. Need more money. The Advantian Daka looks great though. The way it kind of, the blade kind of like narrows in the center. Like that like kind of leaf shape design. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Alright, we don't need to heal. We don't need to repair, probably. I've got a reinforced Hainian Daka, which honestly is better than the Advantian Daka, even though the Advantian Daka looks great. It's not better. It would make a better backup weapon, but we are not in the spot where we need to be worrying about backup weapons yet. We just need to survive long enough to get a decent amount of use out of our main one right now. So, moving swiftly on. Oh, is it draft time? Can make a job lot of money on the draft. which I think will help me buy more good stuff. Which I could ask them to hold this armor. Go do a draft battle. Yes, yes. You're with me. You're on my logic. And then I can get the good cuirass. And I can still keep my current armor as backup armor if I ever need to repair the leather cuirass. And in the meantime, whilst I am not gaining any patron favor, I am gaining the ability to get more patron favor by having better gear. Also found out you can stand on these ballistas. If you step on the button, it fires. What if you were getting stabbed though? What if you were not getting stabbed? What if you were not becoming unstabbed? Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. That hurted. That hurted him. All right, let's fire some ballistas into the melee here. Pow! Got him. Got another one. You can back up with that, sunshine. Knifed him. Knifed him right in the guts. What if I shot you? Oh, killed him with the ballista. Killed him with the ballista. That was pure brutality. No, you can see it's where these little barrels are. Kind of show you how much ammunition is remaining. Oh, I hit one of them. I hit one of them. Oh, killed another one. And I never even had to get involved directly. I am a gigantic coward. Allies have arrived. Well, this fella has now arrived. Go on, allies. Go on, allies. You are them boys. You are absolutely them boys. Linear thrust. Linear thrust. Linear. Stab my own feller. Sorry there, mate. Didn't mean to. We can go for a beer about it afterwards, if you are still raw. Go on in. Go on in. Go on. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going, buddy? Wait. Stabbed him right in the noggin. I already loved it. Oh, I thought I could sort of stab him around his shield then for a second. I thought I was him. There we are. There we are. Ow. You absolute... I was about to say some very, very uncool language. Sir. I was disarmed. And I went fastly the away. Now I've got the bonk and you are stuck with the big dumb spear. Become unconscious. Become unconscious. Unconscious. Give me back me spear. It's my stacker. He's dead. Quality stuff. Bonk. 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 Like, backing up slowly with a shield and spear combo and just doing the alt click stabs ahead of yourself. Honestly, pretty solid tactics. Assuming they're not also holding a shield. I think I hit him in the arm that time, did I? Oh, your shield's broke. Your shield's broke. Would be a shame if somebody repeatedly stabbed you in the face. Or slightly above your face. Put that shield down, that does not belong to you. Yeah! His body armor's trashed. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stab him in his big exposed back section. Torso! Yes, sir! And that's how you launch a spear into the distance in victory. I don't care, not my spear. There you go, we made a proper chunk of dosh on that one. Quality, give me the money. I need it to buy fancy armor. You will give me fancy armor. I demand it. More max HP. Thank you. Rowing skill. No, give me the money. Alright, now we are going to buy this armor, which we are immediately going to put on ourselves. Now we get better fame multiplier off of this armor, but we get much better protection off of this armor. So I feel like we can kind of wing it based on, like, what we think the danger level is going to be. That Onkos would be really helpful for me. Alright, hold on to that. That is honestly worse than my exact... That's fancy. Terrible, but fancy. The fame multiplier is great, though. Alright, we're doing good. We're at 97% stamina regen. We've got a fairly decent weapon for where we're at. We've got the hookup. We got the plug on a nice shield to replace our shield. We've got 2 sets of armor and one decent weapon and one okay weapon. Alright, alright. We'll take our free heal. Thank you. Patch me right up. I love it. As far as our skills go, hey, one-handed sword is starting to push up there. It's starting to push up there. The man just has a natural talent for a one-handed sword. You know what? He's no slouch with a spear either, you boy. You're an adept aspirant. We can't get favor with the patrons to save our bloody lives. Now, I believe there's a like a trait that you can get from one of the events. It's the Allura trait that I think helps. I think it's the more fame you gain with Allura, it reduces the favor. More favor you gain with Allura, it reduces the favor decay with the other patrons. I think that's how that works. Now, if we do this survival, we could make some cash. No, it's a bit on the tricky end, but remember, we are running the 3v1s. This is a desperate politician run, so you know it's Jujutsu Kaisen level jumpings. Plus, we need to get a little bit of favor with our boy Joridus, and you know what? I'm feeling a bit emboldened by this good new fancy gear I happen to have. This hardened leather shell that I wear about my torso, providing me with what I hope to be adequate protection. Yeah, it's light work. It's light work. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's gotta feel bad. Oh, his head. His head. His head. It went into the crowd. You know what? I bet they absolutely love that as well. Because they are degenerates. I block those. I block those. I chop those. Get him, boys. Get him, boys. Oh, one shot him. That was brutality. Absolutely spectacular work from our man Sonny. Joridus, we get plus 20. Valerius, So is this telling us... Like, I don't know how to read this. So, Mazza, our total favor is minus 1%. And we got minus 5% that battle. So we made 20% there. Why do we only make 11% that one time with the other... I guess I just don't understand the mechanics of the favor system. Clearly. So you know what? I'm gonna try and read up on that at some point. Oh, there's a Lafosi Chaka. They do look pretty fun. But it ain't as good as my sword. You know what, though? You know what? You know what? We are gonna buy this small ornate Onkos. Keep buffing up our fame. Keep making ourselves the big man. A leather-plated Lafosi boot. I feel like that's a good investment. So that's our left. Sell that by this. And then we can sell that by this. Not quite. Hold on. We're about 100 short. Take my crappy shield. Alright, alright. That's your boy looking a bit buffed out now. Just still nothing on that right arm. That's really all I'm missing. There's a little bit of sauce for that right arm. What does he look like? I feel like while we're not in too much danger, it would behoove us to possibly take the fame bonus. Yeah? Yeah, what you thinking? We're only dropping 22% chest armor. Going into a tournament? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're good. We're good exactly as we are. Can't afford nothing else. But that's good, because we don't need nothing else. We will begin that tournament in our next episode. Because this is going to be the end of this one. If you're a new viewer here and you made it all the way to the end of the episode, clearly you like something you see, and if that's the case, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more of this and the other content that'll bring you on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and spending your time with me. You fill my heart with the warm, fuzzy feelings, and I love you. Other than that, there's nothing left for me to say. Then I have been Cade. This has been We Who Are About to Die. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time.